long story short, I coached football on the east side of the state with Coach Stiegel, and when Coach Stiegel became the head football coach here, he asked me to come out and be a strength and conditioning coach with him, and it was a no-brainer. My housing situation in the Detroit area wasn't great, and my then girlfriend, now wife, was going to Grand Valley, so I moved in with her and started coaching here, and I did a bunch of odd jobs, and little did I know, the school district principal and superintendent at the time made a big push to make strength and conditioning a priority here at Grandville. So the community voted and passed a bond or millage, I don't remember which it was, to build a new strength and conditioning facility. So at the time I was doing weightlifting, strength and conditioning stuff pretty much for free in the space that's now our batting cages, which is the upstairs area between the west gym and the main gym. Yeah, that's kind of where it started, was up there. At the time, there was odd people here and there doing strength and conditioning. There was like 1 or 2 hours of strength classes Mrs. Doyle was teaching, and then there were some baseball guys that lifted and football guys would lift before and after, but it wasn't a strength and conditioning program. That's what I tell coaches when I talk to them outside of Grandville. I ask them, do you have teams that lift, or do you have a strength and conditioning program? Because the difference is, you know, does everybody lift, or is it just a couple of teams or individuals? So that's the big thing. So when the new weight room got built, they opened up a position, and sheer dumb luck, I was in the right place at the right time, doing the right things, and I interviewed against some incredible strength coaches, and I was really fortunate that they gave me the job. And I don't actually work. I get to wear sweatpants and teach people to lift weights every day. So that's where it started, and we started very humbly. My first lifting session here, I had about 11 kids show up, and now we are to the place where we average, well, pre-COVID, we were averaging over 500 athletes a day, or students, I should say, coming through the weight room a day. So the original goal that Mr. Vanderslice and Mr. Kniff and all of the school board had with strength and conditioning was to make this a place where all students would come in and reach higher than, you know, just kind of the minimum, just kind of playing their sport, or just, you know, being physically fit by going to the Y or things like that. The goal, like I was saying, is really for everybody in the school to reach higher. Obviously, athletics directly is benefited by our student athletes lifting, but all students get better, because really strength and conditioning comes down to delayed gratification, working hard and sacrificing your comfort of just going home early or taking a class, you know, where you're sitting in a regular class. You know, we really push in these classes, as well as all the other things that go into strength and conditioning, as far as needing to handle your nutrition, needing to learn, you know, new mental skill sets for how to handle failure, and how to, you know, have grit and work hard over the course of time, because everybody knows you don't go to the weight room once and you're automatically stronger from that. You are going to have to put in years of work to see really incredible results. So that's, you know, our philosophy is hard work over time creates incredible results. Anybody that is a student at Grandville, high school and middle school, should become a part of our strength and conditioning program. It's not just about big muscles or throwing around heavy weight. Those are things that we obviously do. But really our goal is to give you a skill set that you'll carry through your high school career and through life beyond, that helps you, like we talked about, be more mentally resilient, be more physically resilient, be grittier, have the skill set of being able to set goals and have the delayed gratification, you know, doing the hard work now, sacrificing what you want now for what you want down the line. So that's really the big thing, is strength and conditioning and lifting weights is about so much more than just the actual weights you're lifting themselves and the physical changes that happen to your body when you begin the process of lifting weights. So in order to join our strength and conditioning programs, there's two paths that you can take, and really they can interchange as you go through your high school career. The best option is to sign up for a strength and conditioning class. Go talk to your counselor. We have 6 hours a day that we run, and they change based on demand, but there are 3 levels to the classes. There's an intro class, an advanced class, and what we call peak performance. So that's really the path that we want students to follow. It's just like, you take Algebra 1, then you take Geometry, Algebra 2, there's a path that you follow for math and English in those classes. Same idea with strength and conditioning. We want our athletes to go through that order and learn the movements and gradually get new movements added to their skill set and new training methodologies, new set and rep schemes, all sorts of different things as you move along. So really we can ensure that you're getting a different stimulus as you move through and get more experienced. The other route that you can take is you can come to our before and after school programs. Particularly right now, after school is where you're going to get a pretty good workout. If you're not participating in a sport this spring, or you don't participate in a sport at all, we have a lifting group from 3:30 to 4:30, Monday through Friday, that is tailored when you come in to wherever your experience level is at. So we start everybody at our base level, and if you pick up the movements and strength fast, you'll move through that program a little bit faster. If you're less experienced or you don't come in as consistently and you don't make that progress as fast, that's okay. We'll move you along at the rate that individually fits you best. So I think we're in a really good place right now moving into the future. We have pretty close to all student athletes involved in our program, and we have around 900 athletes, or students I should say, involved in our strength and conditioning programs, and around a quarter of those involved are not athletes at all. So I think we're in a really good place in the school itself. So moving forward, the big thing for Grandville Strength and Conditioning is when the new middle school gets built, I believe that we are going to build a weight room in the middle school, and the plan is to make middle school strength and conditioning a priority. So that way, hopefully we are running a session before, hopefully 1 or 2 sessions during the school day and sessions after school at the middle school. So that way, that will carry into athletes being more proficient when they get to the high school, and it will have a ton of benefits for students in the long run, being able to get that earlier start in strength and conditioning. Beyond that, we eventually will add new pieces of equipment. A goal of mine is to renovate the upper balcony, to have a lot of plate or stack loaded machines, and add weightlifting machines that we don't have. It's not a huge part of our program to do machines, but machines are great for when people have injury. It makes it a lot easier to work around injuries, as well as for people who aren't really interested in doing the ground-based movements. They can go up, or would be able to go up and use those machines, as well as a machine that we really need to add that we don't have are neck training machines. We do a pretty good job right now with addressing the neck training with what we have, but it can be done better if we were to add those pieces of equipment. Something we've been talking about a lot lately is having a dog mentality, having the idea, the mentality that you're not going to give up or back down, as well as always having a bit of a chip on your shoulder. It's very easy in the world we live in, especially in Grandville. We're very privileged here in Grandville to have a great community that we live in, and it's very easy to get comfortable. So that dog mentality is about not being comfortable, not settling, okay, continuously fighting, continuously setting goals, and continuously finding ways to be gritty and fight through the hard times when it's easy to move to something else or quit or give up or anything like that. So dog mentality is all those things encompassing. It really goes hand in hand with our school philosophy of being gritty, of grit.
Beep boop boop bop. Beep boop boop beep bop bop. Beep boop boop beep bop boop bop. Beep boop boop beep boop bop. Beep boop boop bop bop. Beep boop boop beep bop bop. Beep boop boop beep boop bop. Beep boop boop bop bop.